It's all about the nails today. It's supposed to be all about jewelry today. Okay? FedEx, talking to you. Just so 3 different lots are coming from one seller. Wasn't even excited about them, overpaid for them. I have more lots coming from the same seller, like maybe a total of 4. I'm looking forward to like each and every one of those. These 3 were shipped together. I'm not looking forward to them, but I want them to be here. They were supposed to be here today. In fact, I believe they were supposed to be here Monday. And I get text alerts and there's been none. And when I look, it says they're like in Chicago or somewhere nowhere near me. And when I called FedEx, I just got the recording and they're like, oh yeah, it's going to be there today. It's on the truck. They're not saying where, just it's on the truck that's coming to you. It's like almost 5 o'clock here. Come on, folks. Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Just tell me the hard, cold, sad truth of it all. Okay, so this video is, I'm just going to keep going. And I should have tagged like all the things I've been through already, because now I don't even know. But I don't think I've been through this, just at least maybe not the top ones. I am still trying, like recently. This is a double, I'm going to do the whole, like, put it aside and list it thing. I like my hair today. Well, it's because I braided it after I washed it. So it's a pretty wave, so not like finger wave, if you're old enough to know what that is. What's my point? I'm still looking for those 2 gold rings. Just thinking maybe they're not on the floor. Do you know what I mean? Where? Let's just go forward. Let's move forward, shall we? Okay. Did I just have a brooch? Yeah. Okay, here, this one. This one I think is missing a stone. Yep. One. Kind of breaks my heart. Oh, can you tell which are my favorite nails? I'm not the kind. Okay. These are because I need to use my thumbs, people. I don't know how y'all text with 9-inch nails. I've seen you do it, Natalie. That's not your name. Kristen. Nab. I've seen you do it. Now that you're all fancy with your iPad and you had your phone. I saw you just tapping away. I'm like, how's that happening? Anyways, you young people, you got it all figured out. So, seriously though, I bought like 4 different packs because I knew, the mix packs at like Walgreens. I knew that I love. It's kind of a mistake that I only had 1. These 2 are the only ones that are taped on because that's how they came with the tape. So I thought, well, let me just tape them on, see if they fit right, blah, blah, blah. And these are all, glue. And my initial thought was, we'll just keep them all short, easier to maneuver. I've had nails longer than this in my lifetime, folks. I've had them long. But it's just been years. Anyhow, what's my point? Oh, so yeah, there's no cute thumbs. It looks like I'm flipping you go off. I'm not. There's none of these pretties in any of the packs fit the thumbs. So I will get some cute short thumbs. I know they make them. Just the 4 packs I got, all the thumbs are just basic, either, black, whatever, just basic. They didn't even have black. So, of course, these are my favorite. And right before I quit getting fake nails, these type were just coming out. And these are thick, Kristen, by the by. These aren't. This is not. This is super thin. But these are thick mama jammas. This feels like a friggin' acrylic. And back before I stopped, which I'd have to say, I've been with my husband 15 and a half years. It was the first couple of years we were together, I was still doing my nails. So whatever, let's say 12 years ago to be safe. They had just sort of started doing these, at least in my town. Like, I had nails done that were like, there was like horses and, things on them. Those were super impractical, but that's what these remind me of. But these are more practical. But you know, I love a gaudy thing. I'm gaudy. I would have all of these nails. I'm not trying to be, except I love this one. I'm not trying to be cute or like, oh, let me mix match my nails. Let me have a this and a that. No, just it's just whatever I like. I wish these were fancy. Okay, so this one, sadly, I think I'll just list it because it's just so lovely. And you've seen it before. And I just showed it to you before I showed my nails. Can you see where the stone is missing? And it looks to be a red stone. See, red, red, blue, blue, green, green, or vice versa. I'll put that aside. Oh, and this lovely piece. I don't have this listed. This is Whiting and Davis. Am I wrong? This looks like Whiting and Davis to me. Maybe it's because I have a pendant? No, it's not marked. This is gorgeous, you guys. It really reminds me of Whiting and Davis. Interesting. Huh. I mean, 1950s, I would imagine. Meant to be sort of Victorian, I believe, right? Now I have to do like that because I'm not trying to be fancy, but before I could just do this and like my nails wouldn't be covering the entire piece. Yeah. No, and this little pretty, just vintage and lightweight, but still pretty. God, I hate listing this. This is my least favorite thing to list, believe it or not. This rhinestone lariat. I'm not sure if this is a lariat or a Y, or neither. Neither, neither. I am mypinkbag on eBay. I apologize, by the by. I'm not, you know, I'm not here to sell, but I appreciate, you know, if you want to buy something, that's fantastic. But since this isn't like, you know, that's not what this channel is for me. This channel is just for shits and giggles. That may be why. Like if I was a monetization person, that would be like, hit that like and subscribe and make a comment and do it again. Like I watch videos where they say it 3 or 4 times within the video. And kind of insults my intelligence, but you know, that's just me. Love this. So mybag05@yahoo.com. You can email me anytime. And I say that I'll put it in the description when I do this video, and I won't remember to. I will be lucky to even remember to upload this video, let alone remember to put a description. I mean, unless I start putting it in the title, I could do that. Now, if that's cool to do, then I could do. I could get it in cycle it in my brain. And, you know, put whatever I'm putting for the title and then eBay, my pink bag on eBay. If that's kosher, then I'll do that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I don't see a maker. I love this. I just love the two-tone of it all. You know, I'm a two-toner. I'm a two-tone boner. Yeah, boner's a joke. How dare you? I'm afraid to do much with these thumbnails because they are taped on. My opposable thumbs. I don't think it's marked. Let me use one of these. Oh, no, that's a thin nail. Just kidding. I don't usually do that. I think it's fun. Oh, I did it. The tape nail didn't. I put this tape nail through some shit today. No, that's not marked. Anyways, it's gorgeous. I might have to keep this, you guys. It's probably comfortable to wear. Because I kept that one, maybe I showed it in the video, and I wore it today. And that thing was so effing uncomfortable that I was just like, no, I'm going to pass this on to somebody. No, I think this is a belt. Yeah, right? There's nothing wrong with it, except that belts don't sell for me. Not even Yves Saint Laurent. That's how you say it, Yves Saint Laurent. YSL. Okay. So this is good. Well, the brooch, I'm going to put the brooches over there, because if I find any more, I couldn't have gone through this too recently because, you know, I've been broaching down. Not now, Chochi Berkuzzi. Not now. That's cool. It's just loose. It's mid-century, I gather. Textured silver tone. Yeah, no dolphins. Hard no on the dolphins. So, should I get a... Why is this stuff in a bag? Oh, no. Okay, this is going to go with the belt. I have a few of these. I think I have some in sterling silver. That's all we're going to say about that. Chocho was afraid you were going to want me. Your daddy left. I'm free for an hour. I'm always free. We've got a good marriage. Oh, little Avon. So I haven't gone through this at least in the last week because that's only trying to get brooches. I knew I had more brooches, by the way. Until I've gone through every single tub, I'll have more brooches. I remember this. Marielle Ivy. It's Arab. It says right there, Arab. I'm like, I was going to try and make up all this stuff, and it says, you probably can't see it. It says right there, Arab somewhere. It's some kind of like Arab coin, but the Marielle Ivy, I'll just look her up. And regardless of what she sells for, I'll list her. Just makes my life easy. Like, oh, there she is. Somebody who collects her. Love people that have followings. This is pretty. This is. Oh. It's modern. But a Givenchy. I'm like, well, this is pretty. It's Givenchy. Blackened. It just like feels nice, you know. And the logos, you're not going to be able to see it. I get it confused with White House Black Market. Is that weird? Because they have 4 things, kind of. Right? That's what I feel like. Oh, I hope people come for me and my nails. Bring it. Oh. I don't know. It's going in the I don't know pile because I just have a gazillion. This is, it's not, no, this isn't silver. I'm pretty darn I mean silver, gold, no. So, yeah, this is just some rando. Well, there's a little rhinestone, but it's not the color that was missing. Golly, I need to put, it's an AB. I'm missing an AB off of a Tarantino piece. I think that's how you say her name. She's very popular amongst the young set. Oh, Brookcraft. They're a thing. And maybe I'll try it. There's some verdigris, which I should have taken it out of the mix. And it's definitely worn. God, it's hard for me to, though, not... You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know. Was it once gold-plated? No? It doesn't look like... I don't know. I'm going to throw it onto the floor, and then I'll remember why it's on the floor, because it needs vinegar for the verdigris. I'm going to just hop right there, take my headphones off, and I'm going to put them back on, hopefully. I just want to see that one. Those just fell in the trash. Shit, the phone fell. Oh my God. That phone is precariously up there. Fuck it. I'll do it then. Seriously. And with these long nails, it's even harder for me to get that phone up there. And it looks like it's just about to want to fall down and break its ground. Okay, well, I probably won't remember it. I'll just keep using this little one. Okay, this is good. Those are all listy things. The Givenchy and the other lady that was marked. I want to know why I have bags of shit. Aloya. That's not my writing. I have no clue. And then the same seller shipped my last lots today. They won't be here now that the Christmas rush will be on. I would be lucky if I got them by the end of next week. I mean, I would not even count on that. But 2 other lots that I'm looking forward to are supposed to be here Friday. I'm just not trusting anything right now. This is really pretty. Why did I forsake this? It's just a nice little vintage. Maybe it's missing stones that I'm not seeing right now. I come to you soon, my baby. No, it's not. I mean, it looks... Don't look really. See? It's a pretty, like... Is that a chevron? I don't know if that's really you call a chevron, but it's pretty. It's really pretty. Well, I'll try it on, and I'll do things with it before I list it or decide to keep it. This is just... I'm just going to dump the bag out because it's very strange of me to have a bag in there. Unless... No. It's a mystery. I'm bidding on a lot. Oh, see another brooch. But, yeah. 16 minutes. My alarm's going to go off at some time. When that does, if we get cut off, that's why. Ugly. But it's a brooch. What in the... This is like, did somebody creep in my house and put jewelry in it? What's happening? I didn't bag that shit up. I mean, it's so far nothing great, but oh, look at a little bun brooch. I've been watching Funky Pickle. You guys should watch her. Kimba told me about her. She's kind of like my age, probably. Hopefully, maybe she's, I mean, she might, not hopefully. Hopefully that's not insulting. You know, 50, whatever. And she knows all the old references, like Mary Quant. I'm just like, I love you. Anyways, her videos are all, I guess she's new. Only the last couple of weeks. She has a lot of content. They're all professional looking and gorgeous jewelry, vintage rhinestones. Aw, somebody made this little guy. I mean, it's vintage and it's, I think it said 1990. 1999, M. Baston. I'll probably put him separate just because he has a name. He won't go in a lot. Oh, another brooch. Meh. I don't hate that one because it's copper. It's more modern. I don't know how modern, but I mean, when I say modern, I mean 90s up. And sometimes I'll say vintage and it means 90s, but oh, here's all these butterfly. Oh my God, you know, I've got a lot of these. Can't seem to give these away. Do you know why? I think they're very pretty. Are they just too common? I mean, aren't they gorgeous? I swear to God, I have a lot of them up. And I've had them up forever, and they're not expensive. I'm not overpriced. Probably going to start salivating again, because that's what I do when the camera's on for some odd reason. I don't know why I kept these aside. They're cheap. I don't even think they have a name on them. And I can just feel the cheapness of them. Unlike that Givenchy necklace. I don't know. I mean, just modern, dime a dozen. What's going over there? No, I love a thing like this. Speaking of not modern, but not rare or anything. It's just pretty pink. It's either dyed pink shell or mother of pearl on brass. It's just a pretty little thing. I think we wore those, I want to say the 1970s. Is when those got their heyday time. What's happening? Who's making you? Because you're confusing me. You're all wrapped up in what's happening. Tess and Trisha. Who's Tess and Trisha? And I don't even know what necklace I'm looking at. Like, there's so much shit hanging on it. But I love every time I find a name, I'm like, oh, it's going to be so much easier to list instead of just putting like gold tone, beaded metal, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, let me just put their name. And then you can type in those words, and then you can see if someone else has one for sale and or sold. Yeah, this is nice. This is really pretty. It's just all metal beads by Tess and Trisha. And I'm going to keep this little sucker aside because now there's what? Well, I'm going to look up that Givenchy and that other thing. All the marked ones. Koozie, don't do it to me now, girl. Oh, I love this brooch. Pin brooch. Sorry. Oh. What am I doing? Can't tell what I'm talking about. Whenever something's cute, that's my voice for it. It's been that way my whole life. Well, that's just funny. Is that some kind of runner? Oh, it's marked. It's not sterling or anything. It's just funny. I'm going to look closer. Look at that. What's going on? What's happening? Woo. Yeah, I haven't looked through this. I mean, I guess sometime. Here's a pin. Just missing one of those. I'm still going to put it over with the other brooches. Did I go? Yeah. I went to Goodwill. I only got one thing. Come on now. A tiny little mother of pearl. Just tiny little treasure chest style trinket box. It's $3. I could sell it. I could keep it. I'll probably... I don't know. Oh, I know why I got it. Or what my thought was. Like, if I sell an expensive ring, something small enough... Napier. Small enough to put in there, I might include that. No. This doesn't look like a Napier. It's not. Well... I know this is boring. The last letter is E. I think the letter before that is V. But I could be wrong. Chochi, don't do it. I'm going to put it in the aside part. Don't do it right now. Please, Choch. Let me just get through a few more minutes and I'll be done. And I'll come and lay with you. And we'll watch TikTok videos together. Oh, that's what we like to do. I mean, who needs new Stop! Oh my god, I can't. And it's broken. So why am I bothering? Whatever this is, it's broken. And I don't like these earrings. And I don't like that pendant. So that's all poopy. Yeah, he'll make me stop my video. Trust me, if he keeps it up, I will stop and go like, oh, you okay? Oh, I like this. Magnet. And I feel like... Nope, nobody cares. What do you need? You've had food, you've had... Just wait. You know what I'm going to have? Want to watch me eat it? My husband bought me... He likes to fatten me up. I'm starting to think he's a chubby chaser. A closeted chubby chaser. Your dad's a chubby chaser. He makes you chubby? He makes me... No, don't be all bummed out. What? No, don't give me this sad hangdog eye. Don't not do it. Don't do it, Choch. I'm gonna eat all right now. It's too much. Okay, let me just grab a couple more. He's stressing me out. Chochi, not now. I think these are brooches that I put in this bag a long time ago. Sweet. I'm just gonna sort of dump all that detritus. With the AB rhinestone that I was waiting to see if it would... Never mind. Well, now, what the hiney hey? This has got issues. But, does it open? What is happening? It's signed. Germany? I might just say Yeah, I think it says Germany. Something before it. M Germany. That might not be Germany. I don't think that's an R. M somebody. But here's what's weird to me. Well, it's missing a rhinestone, but that's not weird. It's unfortunate. It's just, well, that's what it's doing. But not even that. It's this weird, like, casket. Have you seen that? Do you think, like, I mean, it does not open. It's very cool. I might just keep it. This might have just loosened. I want to figure out who this maker is because I don't think it says Germany. I mean, it might. But what is this? It's like, this reminds me of like a Victorian, you'd put, you know, the dead people's hair in it. So I was right. That's my brooch lot. Not my brooch lot, but I knew I had a bag of brooches somewhere. I can't see how many stones are missing on this because it's so old. Nice though. I'm going to put it over there because, yeah, I remember this piece. I love this piece. It's missing a lot. Oh, it's even broken. Yeah, darn it. That's too bad. I'm not going to toss it because I don't toss vintage, but see that? It's missing its whole... I thought I saw an arm. Missing its arm. I don't know where to put that. Kimmy, should I put that in your care package? Do you have any use for it? I just say that. Let me just put it over there until you see the video and tell me. Because otherwise, yeah, it's never going to happen. Oh, another broken. Kimmy? Kimmy. That breaks my heart. I think these are all broken. Yeah. Oh. He's just missing a stone. I'm keeping him. He's just missing a stone right there. Look at him. And he's not broken in the back. He just got a little guy missing. I'm just putting that all together over there. Okay. There's a theme to this lot, you guys. It's called Broken. Eisenberg. Just know that everything I'm showing you doesn't have a back. Unless I say otherwise. So I'll put all these aside just in case that Kimberly should want any of these broken pieces. They're just gorgeous. Like this one. Come on. This is like Art Nouveau. Putting it aside right over here. Yeah, I guess these were just mostly, well, this is not a brooch and it's not broken. I'll put that over there. We'll discover it again later. Oh yeah, this isn't broken. Well, there's something missing, but I'll put it in a lot, or I'll sell this. I don't know if there's something that's supposed to go in the middle. I can't see it good enough right now, and I don't want to take the time. Okay, so broken. Love this mid-century modern. So fucking cool. So cool. But I think you can do a craft project. Do it. This is just, no. Yeah, a solo dolo earring. This is going to go on my, and this is going to go. These two are going on my, this is not a solo dolo earring. This is a 100% beautiful dress clip. Yeah, maybe shoe clip. I'm thinking the spiky means shoe clip because you'd ruin your dress. Look at that. Look at that monster. That puppy's 80 years old if it's a day. Not gorgeous. I'm just going to put it up on my chain thing, and I'm going to put up this cool little mid-century earring because they both have clips. I'll probably put her up too because I may steal her also mid-century with AB. I put those right there. What time did I say I gotta get up? 5:30, I think. I got time. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be on that long. Yeah, I say that now. Kimmy, I'll just put this in the pile in case you could mine the rhinestones. And yeah, I haven't found anything. Made me think of you with the pink. I haven't found any red. This, I don't think that goes in any pile. It's just poopy. It's broken and poopy. It's not poopy, but it's broken. And this one, really old, really cool. Missing Another one I think Kimmy would like, though. It's rather art nouveau. This is just, I don't know what this is. It needs to go over there. All right. Well, that bag I understood, but not, and this perfume topper, I love this. I doubt if I could get much money for it. I do not have a perfume bottle to fit it. It's just vintage, probably 1950s by the looks of it. And this broken, is it sterling though? Because if it's sterling, it's going to go on a sterling lot. Guys, what do I do with that magnet? Yeah, I thought it was probably sterling. Cool. Well, it's going to go on a sterling lot. Big old heavy. Too bad it's not gold. This is probably Bakelite. I'll test it. A buckle from the 1940s or 50s. Or the 50s. And I love this. This is broken again. And it's somebody. I think I have another one that's not broken by the same Emmons. And I'm not going to mind those rhinestones. Mid-century modern. All day. A Louvre. Oh my God, talk about a stopper. I mean, maybe somebody buy them in a lot, and that's probably why I have them sitting here together. Thinking, oh yeah, somebody will... I think these were sterling too. No, maybe not. I think I thought they were sterling, and then I think they weren't. Yeah, no. They're just old, still worth selling. Old tips, and this is how they came. I didn't break them up. Old, not sterling, old metal belt tips, I guess you'd say. Why did I keep an old watch band? Seiko. I have a thing for Seiko. My very first watch that I purchased myself with the Seiko. And I love this. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Part of a belt thing is my guess. Well, at least I kept these little funny odds and endsies. See if you ignore him long enough, he'll go away. Sorry, this is boring. This is, that's some kind of shoe cuff. Vintage. So, ow. Well, that's not good. You know why that just snagged on there and why that's loose? Because I tried to get it off and it wouldn't come off easy. So I'm going to take it off later and I'm going to glue it on instead of this tape shit. I just snagged my hair and I don't dig it. I looked up the Coleman watch when I got it. I mean, it would probably sell. Doesn't do well. This is a fun, but leaf missing. Mid-century modern costume jewelry made by Vogue. Oh, Vogue. Well, it's also missing stones. It's missing a whole leaf and then some stones, but I can't bear to part with it. That's probably why it's in there. There should be more stones. That leaf just went boop. How fun, though. How fun is that? So I'm not going to officially go digging deep through this right now because I've got a bid on an auction. Some faux turquoise. I don't know how to tell you, how to know. I think so many things are instinct. Like, I couldn't tell you how to know a diamond's real. Hell no. Unless I use my handy-dandy diamond tester. But for seriously. It just takes... These aren't turquoise. It just takes, I don't know. I've just been collecting it my whole life. Turquoise of all things. Since I'm like 11. So, and I can't even see. But it's just not real. That's all I can say. I wish I had one that was real so I could like go, oh, it's Rocky Balboa. That's how you know. There's many ways to know. Some people will say like, oh, there's no such thing as like, oh, I love this. There's no such, and it's modern, and I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Look at that. How cool is that? I'm going to take it and wear it. It has wear to it, and I don't care to it. Look at that. Love, love, love. The Sleeping Beauty mine, I think it stopped in 2012, but for decades it was so prolific. It just spit out the turquoise. And fine jewelers preferred, and I think pretty much exclusively use Sleeping Beauty, because Sleeping Beauty is the one mine that didn't have copper. The different things that come in it, copper, silver, gold, in the actual stone of the turquoise that was in the mine in the rocks. The host stone. Those are 3 or 4 things that are common, but or that are the webbing and the veining and whatnot. But for some reason, I don't know the geological reason or whatever, but Sleeping Beauty had little to no veining. You can get rocks, well, you could get rocks from there that had no veins. Robin's Egg Blue, done and done. The Trading Post used that turquoise a lot in the 60s for the tourist jewelry. I had many of their pieces. And also, my mom had a piece from like Broadway department store that was in gold. Robin's Egg. Fine jewelers like it. They might still have some today from, I don't know, but it's been closed for quite a while. Fuck this. I just like this. And this won't let go. So it must like it too. I think they're dating or something. I can't get them apart. So what was my point? So yeah, turquoise was no veining. Zero. Even under magnifying glass. That's why the fine, because like fine jewelers that, they use this is missing stones. Can you see that, little baguettes? What's going on with the missing stone pile? They do a diamond or like a cabochon. The fine jewelers, they don't want veining. That's not what they think their customer wants. They don't know that, but that's just what they're used to doing, and jewelers are stupid, am I right? I mean, they're just not, they're just all about the carat weight, the clarity, the gold content. You take an antique piece in there and they're like, it's worth like $80 in scrap. It's like, okay, but on eBay I could get $2,000, so there's that. I'm not talking about anything in particular. I'm just saying in general, that's their attitude. Unless they're antique jewelers, and this does not look like sterling. Fuck. Testy. So, what was my point? I was watching a turquoise video earlier, and that's what made me think of all this. And the other thing is, not really, and so everybody uses all kinds of turquoise. It's not just Native Americans. They don't own the mountains. Well, they might have totally stolen, but I don't know what I'm saying. There's that little thing. But what was my point? I don't know what perfume this was. It's old. First I thought it was Polo, but I don't think it is. It's too old to be Polo. Polo wasn't even around then. No idea. Good, it doesn't smell. Open back. Turquoise, Native American. Native Americans, correct me if I'm wrong. Like no matter what the stone is, opal, blah, 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 blah. Or if there's no stone. Well, no, we're talking stones. They didn't make open back. Because I see this on eBay and it pisses me off. I'll see a seller that says Native American, maybe even Navajo. And there's some gorgeous stuff, but it's not Native American. It's open back. Native Americans, I don't know why. I guess you could Google it. They did, their stuff was, solid back. This is not Native American, but you know what a solid back looks like. There's a stone. And there's no opening. Got no other example. Because they start. Oh, you know this piece. The Remington copper enamel that somebody had put on. Because it's, I think, there's just no way it's not broken. I got to do something with it. I love it too much. It came to me in the lot with like somebody, it probably broke. I don't think they bastardized it. They probably had the same situation. So they put like some kind of brass chain on it, and I was just like, that hurts my feelings to look at that. So I took the brass chain off. Anyways, and honestly, I had a few pieces that I loved that happened to be Sleeping Beauty in the 60s and 70s. Tons of rings, the Trading Post mostly. And I didn't like them. This is just trash. I didn't like them because I just liked the settings. I was going to say I didn't like them because they were Sleeping Beauty. At that time, I don't think Sleeping Beauty was like a known quantity because it was just a mine that was spitting it out. So it was nothing rare, nothing to talk about. This is just aluminum, but it's pretty like my nails. Let's see me put, yeah, and it's not my ring. It's not either of the gold rings I'm missing. Yeah, it's pretty like my nails. I wouldn't wear it much because it's just so cheap. So I personally love Matrix. The more the better. I love gold Matrix, of course. I just think it looks cool. I like the host rock. I like the copper. I like the sterling. I just like Matrix. It's much more interesting. This is a little hair barrette, a little vintage hair barrette. Sweet. Can't see if it's missing stones. Don't know where I'll put it. I think I've got like 10 minutes. 10 minutes to blast a woof. Yeah, see, I'm digging for brooches because I told you I had more brooches. Yep, this will go in the flower lot. It's pretty. No maker. And maybe this will be the end of my brooches. I don't know. What don't you? Well, this was once nice. Oh, This was once nice. Because it's Brighton. What is with me and dirty Brighton? Look at that. Brighton, come on, man. Get your shit together with your jewelry quality. I mean, barf. I'm not tossing it, but barf, Brighton. Can't tell you how many quadrillions of pieces of beat Brighton I have. And it shouldn't matter what where it traveled, whatever. Like, coat it properly. These are pretty, just glass, onyx jet, silk knotted, with the vintage clasp. That I have a million of. More brooches. So, yeah, that was just a brief lesson in. So, yeah. You can, I don't know. And I don't have any of my jewelry from then. I even sold the squash blossom. I probably told that story that my grandma gave me. She got it in the 1950s. It was a beautiful thing. And I was in LA, and I wasn't even a drug addict. Don't even ask me why. That grandma was a bitch. Rest in not peace. She was a horrible human of a being, and so was her husband. My maternal grandparents were like, I don't know how my mom turned out to be such a sweet pea. And her siblings. She only has brothers. All nice people. Parents were evil. Both of them. Anyways, so there was nothing, there was no sentimental value to that squash blossom whatsoever. But still, I sold it to, this is when I lived off of Crenshaw. It wasn't East LA, it was just LA, Bronson and Crenshaw. I love this, I'm sorry. I was trying to see a maker because it looks like it should have one. I want to put it aside because I think it's gorgeous. It's a thing I like. And back then there was nothing. This is the early 90s. And I sold it to a gal from the recycler. And for $100, I'm going to tell the story again. It's a quick story. Sold it to her for $100. Sorry, she came and paid me. And then when she came back or called me, or did both, and was like, well, it's not marked. And I'm like, okay. 90%. It's not marked sterling. 90% of old pawn sterling is, or old pawn Native American is not marked. This is beat. Beat. Anyways, whatever. She decided to pull her hat out of her ass and keep it, I guess. Somebody schooled her real quick, like, dude. Back then, that would have been at least 500. Now, 1,500. I love this earring. That's why I'm checking it out for maker's marks. Isn't that cool? It's glass. It's tubular. I'll put it over here, see if I find anything else. Not anything else, a mate. Well, is there anything in the seaweed? Any brooches? Anything I want to highlight? Yeah, this one. I like this one. I think this is very, very cool. Just a vintage boho hippie. I don't know if I'd call this tribal. Maybe. Not fun. Yeah, they're stones. I usually just do the tap test as opposed to the, is it cold? Because fake shit can be cold too. Can also not be cold and be real. So, yeah. Isn't that cool? I'm all sell it. So, yeah, that's my squash blossom story. And then the one I got in the Goodwill lot. Yeah, I was a stupid. I sold it for like $600. Again, easily a $1,500 piece, but somebody needed the money. And I didn't make a lot on that. I think I made like $200. I mean, that's nothing to be ashamed of. That's the thing. Like sometimes I get too used to like quadrupling, most my money, and it's like, yeah, it's okay to just make $100 on something. What the hell? I think this is pretty. Not. Well, that's just a weird little. I don't think it. Yeah, it's not silver, but it's kind of. Well, because it's got hearts. Oh, come on, let's get real. Look at those little hearts. And then I just love this random, just blank ass heart. And it's not marked. But there's little hearts everywhere. Hearts everywhere. This looks like it'd be a pain in the ass though. See how bunched up it is on the end? And it's a little tiny lobster. I'm going to put it aside to sell. Eventually. It won't be my first order of business. Oh, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. We will be doing what we always do, which is nothing. We're not real celebratory folk here. My husband likes holidays more than me. I'm super bah humbug. I think it's because I grew up in, let's just get real. I grew up in an alcoholic family. Like, bad alcoholics. Like wife-beaten alcoholics. And so the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, kill me as kids. Because... Oh, these are just, I was trying to figure out what the honey. These would be such a pain in the ass. I will list them at some point, but these to photograph these, this is just open. I would list them together because they're cool. Yeah, I don't know. That's 50 years ago, whatever. But it just kind of that went on and on. Just, oh, pretty. Goes in the brooch slot. So, yeah, just holidays have never been my thing because of the mayhem, because the holiday brings out how drunk can we get and how much physical damage can we do. Bulova? Lisa, I see your text. It's a fake Bulova. I know Bulovas aren't that worth. Looks like a nice one, but there's like not. Well, it does say Bulova on the back. Water resistant, but that's it on the back. Bulova. It does not say like Bulova Tanker Tonk or whatever model. I'm going to leave this out. Now I'm going to look it up. I'm going to have my watch lady check her out. These are really pretty little crystal, delicate little facet. No, I don't know if you really call them. Aren't those pretty? Just vintage. Lovely little things up to my side. And so, yeah. When all his family was alive, we used to go to his grandma's around Christmas, and it was nice, because she was just such a sweetie. And, you know, I was BFFs with his mom, who died in October. But his grandma died several years ago. And it just wasn't the same anymore. Because she made us stockings. You should see our stockings. Oh, my God. They're so cool. They're so retro. And, you know, they're so 1950s. And she just made them now, like 15 years ago, whatever. But anyways, Grandma Joni. Love her. R.I.P. Grandma Joni. So once she passed, it just wasn't the same going down there. And we never went, never mind. It's just a thing. I'm happy that we don't have to make any excuses to not go anywhere and not see anybody, because it's kind of a thing that nobody's going anywhere and seeing anybody. Okay, now I'm getting off the beaten track. These are cute, but they're just common. Not common. I mean, not common. They're cool. That's why I put them in a thing. Oh, see. Ooh. They remind you of wind chimes? They don't make any noise, but like they'd be hanging outside. They're pretty. And then I put them in a bag because I thought they were pretty. Love listing earrings, so I'll do that. I saw a good fair amount of earrings. Boho, modern, whatever. None of those granny 1950s shit. You know who I'm talking to. It's too cheap. It's too cheap. Me no like it. Uh-oh. Oh, there's my shit pile. Okay, I'll go. Well, this was very enlightening. Oh, another little brooch. That's missing a... Okay, this is going, because this I know Kimberly wouldn't want. I'm telling you right now, she wouldn't. What is this monster? Oh! Lisa, what's happening? Did you already see this one? You probably did. This looks like your jam, girl. Look at plastic still on it. Is this the one you already saw? It's a chronograph. Did we already talk about this one? Like a month ago? No. I think this is a different one. Hey. That thing's flopping around. What's happening? Oh. Well. Is it still flopping around? Yeah, it's flopping around. What's wrong? Oh, Lisa, I can't wait till you watch this. I can't wait. I will put this aside with the Bolivar. I love that name, Bolivar. Hojdov. Hojdov? He bought from me. I don't know if that's his first or last name, but I love that name. Hojdov. Hojdov. I do. I love that name. He bought from me more than once. Because when I saw it again, I'm like, oh my God, it's Hojdov. I think that was his first name. Maybe it was his last name. Another enamel cloison inside enamel. All right, I'm going. I'm feeling under pressure now. Now I'm feeling pressure. It's coming. I'm feeling it. And it's been a long time. And you know how long this video is going to take, folks? A very long time. MyBag05, mybag05 @yahoo.com. It's my email. mypinkbag. That's... I'll show you this. I've showed you this before. It's very cute. Yeah, trash. My pink bag on eBay. So I said at the top, I said at the bottom. Now, next thing you're going to be asking is, hey, can you remember to hit that like, whatever that shit is. It's not going to happen with me. I just have the feeling that if you're watching a video, like if I like a video, first thing I do is hit subscribe. I just, you know, it's the kind of content I watch. Oh, that ring. Cut my hair. It's the kind of content I like or watch. Like as soon as I did Funky Pickle, like 2 minutes in, I liked your voice. I like yep, subscribe. And then I usually always remember to like their video if I'm going to watch their video. Because why am I going to watch their video if I don't like it? That don't make sense to me. So maybe YouTube wants people to dumb it down and promote, and I don't know. Just certain things are common sense to me. And I don't mind it, but I don't like when somebody asks me 10 times in the video, oh yeah, and hit that like button on your way in. And it's like, no, don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. I have a problem with authority. Maybe I see that as an authority issue. Don't tell me what to do. I'll do what I want to do. I'm not going to do it because you asked me to do it. No, not gonna. That, for sure, that's not going to happen. Like, oh, well, I wasn't going to, but now that you asked, I'm going to go ahead and do that. No. And I wouldn't expect y'all to either. You either do, you don't, and something in between. Okay, these are just weird. Well, this is going in my silver. Almost made it. I just don't know. Not that Bakelite, like, this might just be celluloid. That's a real thought. Ah, boo. Maybe I'll still find this other earring. I just think it's so cool. Like, I'd probably wear it. But I didn't find the other one. So I'm just going to put like this, all this shit right here, because I got to get on out of here. This in theory was stuff I'm going to list, so I'll put it over there. This was weird stuff I don't know what I'm going to do with. This is stuff I'm keeping. Okay. I think I have it all organized. All right. Well, if you don't see me, if I don't see you, if we don't see each other, happy Thanksgiving if you're watching it on Big Fat Turkey Day. And by the way, I don't like turkey. So we never ate turkey on Thanksgiving. Even when we went somewhere, they always had ham, and that's what we ate. And Vaughn's didn't have ham. And our oven doesn't work. So we're just a white trash bunch of hillbillies. So it's all good. That's a hair. All right. For reals. You take good care. Have fun. Be safe. Yada, yada.